What if the impossible happened? What if the thin line between the cosmos and our world broke? Today, we're diving into what would happen if you fell from space. It begins in silence. A profound, absolute silence that only the vacuum of space can offer. You are an astronaut, untethered, floating to 150 miles above the Earth. One moment, you're working, a tiny human figure against the infinite black. The next, a micrometeoroid, no bigger than a grain of sand, clips your safety line. It happens so fast. 1 second of shock, and then you're drifting. Panic is a fire with no oxygen to burn. Your heart hammers against your ribs, a frantic drumbeat in the void. You try to scream, but no sound escapes. Your radio crackles with distant, distorted voices, a lifeline fading into static. Below you, the Earth, our home, is a breathtaking, terrifying marble of blue and white. It's not falling towards you. You are falling towards it. Gravity, a gentle, forgotten force, now becomes your captor, slowly, almost gracefully at first. You begin your descent. You are in orbit, a human satellite, but your trajectory is decaying. Every second, you pick up speed, pulled by the invisible hand of the planet. Hours might pass in this silent freefall. Time warps. You watch continents glide by, day turning to night, and back again. There's a strange, horrifying beauty to it all. The sun rises and sets 16 times a day from up here. Each one is a spectacle of impossible color, and each one brings you closer. Your training kicks in. Conserve oxygen, control your breathing. But how do you prepare for this? The loneliness is a physical weight, heavier than any gear. You are the sole witness to your own terrifying, magnificent end. You think of everyone you've ever known. A world of memories flashing before you as the world itself grows larger and larger. At around 75 miles up, the first whispers of the atmosphere greet you. It's not a gentle welcome. The sparse molecules of air hit your suit like a sandstorm. Your slow drift transforms into a violent plummet. You are no longer falling. You are being dragged from the heavens. The friction begins to build. A faint warmth that quickly escalates. Now, you enter the mesosphere. At 50 miles high, we're traveling faster than a bullet, over 17,000 miles per hour. The air is thickening, and your suit starts to glow. First, a faint orange, then a brilliant, terrifying crimson. You are a human meteor, a shooting star with a soul. The heat is immense. The outer layers of your suit, designed for the cold of space, begin to char and peel away. The visor, your only window to this inferno, crazes with heat fractures. The roar starts. It begins as a low hum and builds into a deafening, all-consuming thunder. It's the sound of the sky itself tearing apart around you. You're tumbling, spinning uncontrollably. The G-forces are crushing, pinning you, making it impossible to move. To think. Blues, greens, and whites blur into a single, terrifying swirl below. Through the fire and the chaos, you break into the stratosphere, about 30 miles up. The heat is at its peak. The plasma sheath enveloping you is hotter than the surface of the sun. It's a miracle the suit holds at all. But then, something changes. You've slowed down enough that the fire begins to recede. The apocalyptic roar softens, replaced by the howl of supersonic wind. You're through the worst of the reentry. You survived the fire. Now, you face the fall. You're still moving at terminal velocity, over 120 miles per hour. Hurtling towards the ground, the clouds rush up to meet you. For a moment, you're enveloped in a blind, gray fog. It's cold, damp, a stark contrast to the inferno you just endured. And then, you burst through. The world lays out beneath you, no longer an abstract painting of continents, but a detailed map of fields, rivers, and towns. It's so close, so real. Time seems to slow down one last time. The wind whistles past. The final few thousand feet disappear in seconds. There is no more struggle, no more fear, only a strange sense of acceptance, a final, silent return home. To fall from space is to experience the ultimate extremes of existence. The silent majesty of the cosmos, the violent fury of reentry, and the final, quiet descent. It forces us to confront our own fragility in the face of the universe. It's a journey from the infinite to the intimate, a terrifying, beautiful, and final homecoming. When you see Earth from above, when you see it all at once, what truly matters? What would you think in those final seconds?